Make a cod bhuna, and I'm going to put cod bhuna with some tomatoes. So hold on 2 seconds. Let me get you some nice. I'm going to use tomatoes, onions, but I'll come back to that now. Anyway, tomato, onions, a quarter of onion sliced. I'm going to put some purple onions, salad onions as well, and I think that will be okay actually. Remember, if you want to put some fresh garlic or fresh ginger, you can do, no problem at all. But since this is express, all the kits have got garlic, ginger, everything else included in it, you don't need to do anything, okay? And some scallions. So that's what I'm going to use to make the bhuna with. And of course, I've got the... Okay, I'm going to have to cut the cod into smaller pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it on the plate because it's only fish. It is for a demonstration purpose anyway. There you go. Quite large pieces, because if you make it too small, it'll break, you see. So that's probably, it's about 250 grams here now. Okay, so that's cod, 250 grams of cod. I've got a pan here, which is heating up, and I'm going to stuck the onions and the mixture in there. And what I'm going to do is there you go. And let's just chop all that in there. Salt fry it all up a bit. That look lovely. Look at the colour of that, eh? Gorgeous. Right. You don't want to put the noshla just in yet. We're going to wait for about a minute. Let this soften down a bit, and then we'll put the noshla, because that will release all the little bit more juice. And when the spices go in there, it means that it won't burn. All right, that's the idea of it. Is so that if it releases the moisture from the vegetables, it will be enough moisture for the spices to go in there to infuse it without burning it. All right. If you put it all together to start off with, there's no moisture, then it may burn. All right. We've got to be very careful because we're not using oil for these particular dishes. For about 2 minutes, it's softened up quite a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the noshla in, and I'm going to use. This is a dessert spoon, so I'm using half of a dessert spoon, I would say. Okay, there you go. Now you can add a little bit more if you want to, and if you don't like it quite so spicy, you don't have to add as much. See, this is what I was referring to, is it's not going to be dry. Now see this is getting all infused now. Okay, that's what you want to get, is you want to try and get a bit of moisture. The whole idea where you put oil in Indian cooking so that the spices actually cook through, you see. But if we can replicate that method by simply releasing the moisture from the vegetables that we're actually cooking with, by cooking them a few minutes before, we don't need as much oil. See, as you can see, it hasn't burnt, it's full of flavour. I'm going to add 1, 2, that's 3 spoons of passata. Alright, look at that, isn't that looking lovely? Okay, and I guess it's ready for us to put our cod in. Okay, there you are. See, this is cod. You don't need too much movement. Alright. It'll cook lovely in a minute. I'm just going to put some water. Now, put some warm water. This is probably about 2 to 3 ounces. Fluid ounces. That's about 2.5 to 3 fluid ounces of water. Just mix it in nicely, like so. Okay, look, this has been cooking away for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. We don't have to shake it too much or move it too much because the fish is going to break. All right, so what we do is just move it like that and get the sauces and just cover it up a bit more. Okay, just give it the side a little bit of a wipe like so. That is absolutely delicious. It smells divine. You can't beat it. That's sin-free cod bhuna curry. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, of course, you can, and that's using the noshla. That's the one spice. We've used salmon, and I've used cod. And the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do prawns. And I'm going to do sag prawns. So those of you who like prawns and those of you who like sag, it's your Christmas. All right. Now that is ready to come off. As Raymond Blanc would say, voila. But I'm not. I'm Indian, so I'm going to say voila.